Ja, iets meer. So, welcome back. Pilot Jax here. Let's see. We have a special mission today. Let's tune on some audio. Where's my mouse? Here. Okay. And now letting the CPU handle the MOMO because I have more cores and maybe it will enhance the experience to lift the work from the GPU into the CPU. Work and have a more decent flight. See how I find out. And also a special event mission. So it's another day. So, hey, get ready for a special event. Yeah, they will keep us notified. Search start your engines and put spacebar ready to text our hammer is section lead. Your wingman. Do not taxi for him. Activate one expensive base stations. Check your keyboard briefing images, aggressive, and I will brief you on the size on the roof. Share your mind with what you're doing. It's gonna be a surprise then. No.
Copy. Chief, connect ground air supply. Ground power is now on. Copy. Ground air supply is now connected.
Dice will be flight lead.
Okay.
Chief? What are you doing? Music so loud. Yeah, something more. Can hear more. I don't. Let's get aligned. The right seat. Yes, the right height. No fly zone, area 51. Fly over it will be banned or something. Cast away. Juno Realm, Elk, Bighorn, India. Oh, it should be good. Bingo, 400,000. And range time 1450. Sweep frequency 3244. Control.
Wind 210 at 6 knots. Visibility greater than 10 miles. Few clouds at 8,000. Temperature 84. Dew point 46. Altimeter 2948. Nosy. Departure runway 03 right. Arrival runway 21 left. Visual approach is in use. Advise on initial contact. You have information golf. Nellis information golf. 2045 Zulu. Wind 210 at 6 knots. Visibility greater than 10 miles. Few clouds at 8,000. Temperature 84. Dew point 46. Altimeter 2948. Nosy. Departure runway 03 right. Arrival runway 21 left. Visual approach is in use. Advise on initial contact. You have information golf. Nellis information golf.
Ready to taxi.
We're ready here.
Sniper 4 flight, radio check.
Thumbs up.
Sniper 3. Sniper 4 flight with information golf, north 4. Sniper 4, now it's cleared. North 1 is green to departure, then it's final. Squawk 6001 sequential, departure frequency will be 273.55. Squawk 6001 sequential, departure 273.55, Sniper 4. Sniper 4, reach back correct. Contact ground on 275.8 prior to taxi. Sniper 4. 4 flight, go button 3.
Roger that.
3.
3.
Sniper check. 3. Nellis ground, Sniper 4 flight, ready to taxi with call. Chief, turn off the ground power. Sniper 4, now it's well. Taxi Foxtrot Alpha, cross runway 03 left, hold short 03 right.
Chief, disconnect ground air supply.
Taxi Foxtrot Alpha, cross 03 left, hold short 03 right, Sniper 4. Sniper 4, rolling. Sniper 3 rolling. Takeoff checklist, brakes.
Roger.
Check okay. Accumulator pressure up. Fuel. At normal feed, auto transfer, dump off. Feed tanks full. Bingo set. Keep it down, lights out. Lights out up here. Seat arms, top and bottom. Command eject aft.
Yep.
I'm on top and bottom, showing MCO in the window. SAS, all on. All circuit breakers set.
Yep.
All mine are set. Master test.
Off.
On. Spy die. No. Compass. Compass synced. Standby gyro is wrecked. Wings. 20 degrees, auto, both lights out. Flaps and slats. Up. Spoilers and anti-skid. Spoiler module on, spoiler brake selected. Trim. Set.
Set to
0,
zero.
0, 0. Harness locked.
Roger.
Lights locked. Controls. I'll get it on the runway. All warning and caution lights out.
All out.
Fighter out. Ready to go?
Almost. Now ready to go.
Ready. Sniper check. 3. Tower, Sniper 4, hold short runway 03 right for departure, latitude. Sniper 4, now in tower, wind is 210 and 6, clear for takeoff, runway 03 right. Clear for takeoff, 03 right, Sniper 4. Off the pad. 80. 100. 140. 5 flight, go button 6. 2. to climb and set it down and maintain 250 knots. Follow heading 344 over truck stop, then resume on navigation. Climb to 7,000, maintain 250 knots. Follow heading 344 over truck stop, flat to 4.
November 206 to maintain 6,000.
Nobody's in the area. Truck stop.
Hey, get ready for a special event. I won't keep you in suspense. We've arranged for you to fight actual MiG-23 floggers. That's right, we've coordinated with the Air Force's Constant Peg program, and they have several floggers available at the same time as an opening in our schedule. So you'll get to see the real thing. This is why you attended that classified briefing before the det started. On this flight, you'll begin with a 2v2 intercept to engagement, then break up for separate 1v1 visual starts.
Okay.
Lead for this flight is Sniper 4, and Sniper 3 will be the wingman. Let's cover the admin and then get back to the tactical stuff. The admin is what you're used to. Fly the Dream 2 departure via the Elgin corridor. Enter the range at Gate 4 and check in with Blackjack and Showtime. Proceed to Point India at 23,000 feet, and when your section is ready, make the radio call ready. Showtime will be monitoring adversaries and fighters and will call fights on when everyone is ready. The bandits will be to the west, and you should have a roughly 40-mile setup. Considering the threat, your Tomcats will be armed with 4 AIM-7s, 2 AIM-9s, and of course the gun. The MiG-23s will be full-up floggers, armed with 2 AA-7 Apex, 4 AA-8 AFID, and their 23mm cannon.
Oh, yikes.
Your mission today is sweet. You're flying several minutes ahead of a notional strike group of A6s. There's no real strike group today. In addition, we coordinated your mission with the Air Component Commander, and no friendly aircraft are operating in your assigned area. After the fight's on call, when AWACS identifies a contact, it is confirmed hostile. But remember, the floggers are over their own territory, so they will also be weapons-free. As a sweeper, your goal is to destroy, disrupt, or delay enemy fighters. To help you make tactical decisions, here are a few more details on the scenario. The strike group is escorted, and there's a barrier cap in the target area, so the A6s have multiple layers of defense. Consider all of this as you approach the merge and if you engage. Now let's talk about the flogger. On the intercept, I've already pointed out that you can expect the floggers to take forward quarter shots if they can. Their radar is not as good as yours, and the AA-7 has some limitations. Its ability to acquire and track a target against ground clutter, that is look down, is not as good as the AIM-7, and it doesn't have the G available to pursue a maneuvering target. You've studied these details, I'm just reminding you of some highlights. Our intel indicates these floggers will primarily use the radar-guided AA-7, although there's also an IR-guided version. On a positive note, you're carrying more Sparrows than they have Apexes. The most significant thing to remember about the flogger is its speed. It can get to 800 knots or more, which is almost twice as fast as many of the threat presentations you've seen. For Rios, Other RIOs who have flown against them say the speed is a major factor in their intercept timing and controlling intercept geometry. Pilots, one of the best ways to deal with this is to keep your own speed up. You should run the intercept around 500 knots or more. Your section is done well in terms of staying ahead of the problem and controlling intercept geometry, so you've got the ability. Just remember that high speed. I think you'll be impressed. Now you've seen the Flogger Tactics lecture, so you know they often fly aggressive intercepts. They may stay together and try to use their speed to control the geometry, or they may split up, which will affect your decision making. Considering your superiority in a visual engagement, this is a case where you can take a more offensive split. The fighter lead should be ready to call float to expand the formation, or strip to break up your section and operate as singles. These are risk decisions you should think about and be ready to use if appropriate.
Float and
One
strip.
more note.
Okay.
Both you and the floggers are encouraged to take forward quarter missile shots and defend against them. This will be a major part of the debrief, but on this event, forward quarter shots will not count as kills. We want you to experience an engagement with floggers. These guys will be as aggressive as they can be, but once again, I think you will see some things that were discussed in the briefings you received. Following the intercept and engagement, your flight will split up for separate 1v1 visual engagements. Sniper 4, you'll join with Bandit 1 over Belted Peak, and Sniper 3 will join with Bandit 2 over Point India. Considering the flogger's performance, the setup will be a little different than previous 1v1 visuals. 20,000 feet, 400 knots, and a 1.5 mile split. Once you separate for the visual engagements, the Bandit pilots will have the lead. Whoever completes their 1v1 first, monitor the other engagement and be ready to coordinate the join up. We want you to come back as a section of Tomcats to simplify the traffic situation. As we get to the end of the brief, let me make a few very important points. Whenever you talk to the MiGs on UHF today, use the call sign Bandit. Also, never say MiG or flogger over UHF. If you want to mention their aircraft for some reason, refer to it as an F-14. That wraps it up. I think you're going to enjoy this flight and see some impressive things. Remember all you've learned and put it to use, and you'll do well. Now get together for your section brief, and then it'll be time to man up. Let's review the training rules. We need 5 miles visibility and 15,000 feet between cloud layers. Hard deck is 500 feet. Soft deck is 5,000 feet. There's no slow speed, high AOA maneuvering below the soft deck. Of note, these numbers are for the game. The decks in actual flying are higher. You need to perform a G-awareness maneuver before starting ACM. All aircraft need operable UHF and ICS if two-seaters and must monitor guard. Nordo aircraft rock your wings and proceed to Coyote B, orbit at 15,000 feet. If no one joins on you, follow the Nordo recovery procedures in the in-flight guide. Remember, monitor showtime and blackjack frequencies while on the range. There's a 500-foot bubble around all aircraft. 9,000 feet is the minimum for head-on aim 9 shots. There's a 1,000-foot minimum for guns and no head-on gun shots. Head-on, pass left to left, but don't cross flight path to get there. Nose high aircraft goes high. Upsun aircraft is responsible for collision avoidance. Offensive aircraft monitor the altitude of defensive aircraft. Don't make blind lead turns. Echo all knock it off calls. If someone's approaching guns on you, don't dispense flares. An additional note, monitor your fuel closely, and remember we have 2 tankers on station if you get low on fuel. The details are on your kneeboard cards. There's no need to push the limits. Now take a minute to go through the stall spin procedures for your aircraft.
Where's that?
Sniper 3, G-Warm.
We lost the friendly. Target 4 miles.
Do the G-Warm, man.
Sniper 4, G-Warm.
It's gonna be a long fight, so I'm not gonna use the afterburner like that long. It's also off. It's so locked. What the hell? Okay. 2 guns on. 52 mils. Well, good enough. Such a wingman, eh? It's like
There's a friendly draw 325, 51 miles. Angel 23.
cheeky wingman.
Okay, Bozo, let's do the fence-in check. I'll call out the checklist items. Sidewinder tone. Radio and ICS volumes. Send. Roll SAS.
Turn that one off.
On. Alpha computer circuit breaker in. Fuel switches. Auto, normal, bug out set. Weapon select. Set. ACM guard. Up. Gun rate. High. Sidewinder coolant. On. Missile prep. On. Missile mode. Normal. Master arm. Mills. 53. G-suit. Checked. Seat and rudder pedals. Adjusted. Sniper 4, fence in. Lap belts. Secure. Loose gear. Stowed. Sniper 3, fence in.
There you go, Chad. Wish me luck. Nice flying Milpow. He's crazy, man. Let's stay behind him before he takes a nice turn. Away from the jet stream, thank you. Jet wash.
Push button 14.
Oh yeah, 14 knots.
Blackjack, Sniper 4, flight checking in the track. Sniper 4, Blackjack, radar contact. You are clear to stage 4, for discretion. Altimeter 2948. Requested swap mode 3 tactical. Stand by for word. Sniper 4, Wilco 2940. Word, Alpha, Bandit 1, flight at flag. All control is clear. How copy? Sniper 4, copy all.
Pushes me away. Really nice sight.
Sniper 4 flight, let's check in with showtime on button 1. Button 1, Sniper 3.
Yikes. Yeah, 12,100 fuel. Real set. Data link correct.
Roger that.
Yeah. Anytime. Okay. Wow. And then there's range 3778. Showtime. Three 778, and the other one is 3. Yeah, okay, and the other is VHF 1226. 1226.
Okay.
Now bring it on. I have both radios on. Yeah. Where did he go?
That's a buddy.
Yeah.
Target, 5 miles.
Think something went wrong with the script. You need to do something. Let's do it again. Yikes. That went full bar. Well, that was fun. It's gonna take a different recording then.